Okay, folks, I think I found this in a recycle bin. Let's see how we can go with it. Bring some life to it before it gets thrown away into the recycle. Had it here for about a week or two. Whatever. Let's see how we go with it. I think we're going to leave it on 100. Okay, let's see what we have here. Very popular. Here it is. Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't eat donuts. I haven't had donut for fucking years. Maybe even more than a decade or two. Krispy Kreme indeed is a popular brand of donut. I do trying to put this in the on this here. Let's flatten it out. Krispy Kreme donuts indeed. Yeah, that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can work with that. Krispy Kreme makes me think of The Simpsons, the clown, Krusty the Clown. I don't watch The Simpsons, incidentally, folks. I'm not a fan of that shit. I'm not a fan of any major TV show. I don't have any interest in watching television, folks. I'm trying to leverage it to get my art and get in touch with my partner, trying to get my art recognised, so I can make money out of it for the first time in my life, my pathetic life, to make money out of what I'm good at, not what I'm not, to focus on my talent, not my disability. I want to focus on talent and skill that I have as a photocopier artist. I don't want to focus on my lack of ability working in open employment, which I can't. I haven't worked in open employment for more than a decade, 2 decades nearly. No, more than 2 decades, I think, since I last worked in a so-called normal job. I gave it a good go, folks. I gave my career a good go, even though I know that I can't work in a normal job. I don't know if I like this. I just can't work in a normal job, however much I wish I could. I wish I could be a photocopier technician, folks. That would be a really nice career, but I can't. I tried it. I gave it a try. I had so many times I tried to rebirth, tried to overcome the disability when I clearly couldn't, and I just couldn't continue with it. I got so sick of making so much effort and then getting kicked down by my disability. So I'm not going to focus on that shit anymore, folks. It's too fucking frustrating to try to work in a so-called normal job and then to have your ass kicked by your inability to work. That looks really nice. I've got to try maybe it in brown. But basically I just can't. I'm going to focus on what I can do. I can't be a technician, however much I wish I could. I can't do that, folks. I'm trying to get in touch with my partner, Luigi. I do hope there's hope on the horizon in technology that could help fix the brain damaged parts of my brain, that could end up making me render me able to work. I want to redesign the photocopier from scratch. The technology is like, you've got Elon Musk with what's called Neuralink. That looks shit house. You got Elon Musk with his Neuralink, and you've got Australians also working on neuroprosthetics for people with disabilities. So I did like this one better. But basically, I'm really looking forward to the day. This is the last one we did. I'm really looking forward to the day when they have that technology properly honed and ready to go for the market, and that people like myself could benefit from having the implants to have fully functional brain instead of being fettered by disability, because I know I'm talented and I've got ability in other areas, and this is it, the art. And my dad and my brother, incidentally, don't believe in my art either. They hate it. They fucking hate it. They don't seem to think that they get embarrassed by it. My dad calls it foolishness, and my mum isn't big on it either. Even though she doesn't hate it, she likes it. She just thinks it doesn't make money. So she thinks I should just keep going at the day job and living on Centrelink, disability support pension paid by the Centrelink. And I just don't want to be on that anymore, folks. I really don't want to live like that. It's not a life. To me, it's like a form of death. I really want to get off Centrelink and on to proving myself to be a talented artist. I want to focus on my talent, not my disability, folks. I don't want to focus on disability. I won't accept it, folks. I won't tolerate it any longer. I know my dad and my brother hate me. I know they don't believe in me. They never have since I was very young. They hate my art. They see it as an embarrassment. They don't see it as talent. And I just want to prove them wrong for the first time in my life, that they're fucking wrong. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I think we can work with that. Krispy Kreme. Yeah, so I also need to get in touch with my partner Luigi, who can make things happen, that I can be with him and have a happy relationship. We can go on holidays together and work on things together. So I don't feel lonely and desolate, because I really find this life that I'm living as a person living with disability really quite lonely. It's quite a lonely life. I don't have any friends. The people I used to be friends with, they all just racked off on me one day. They never wanted to be my friend anymore. These people from the so-called church. This is it. This is what we just did. And they don't believe in me, so I don't believe in them, and I really hate these people from church who made me believe that I wasn't worth anything. But basically, I'm going to prove them wrong, folks. I'm going to prove the fucking lot wrong. And I'm going to get on the Channel 9's 6 o'clock news, and hopefully I can blow these bitches out of the water. I really get so lonely, and loneliness kills like 15 cigarettes a day. Like, there's no future in this lonely existence, folks. There's no future. I can't live like this much longer. I do have to pull that up. I did do something wrong. I wasn't going to add a background colour, and I've just put these in the middle, so I'm just going to put them back. But I really miss my partner Luigi, and it really hurts. I did stupid things. I didn't believe in myself, and that's the cost of not believing in yourself and believing in the crowd mentality of hatred. And I was brought up with hatred, and I was fed hatred. Hatred was my fucking friend. Not a friend, but you know what I mean. It's always been around like a fucking friend. school was a place where teasing and bullying was the order of the day. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. I do wonder if maybe taking out the magenta will make it look even better. But basically I feel ripped off by the world, by the people I knew and the people who hated me. They treated me so badly at school and at church, especially at school, but church, there was a lot of snootiness and a lot of snobbery that just made me feel like I didn't fit, like I was a misfit. And church is meant to teach so-called love of God. It's supposed to teach the love of God. If God was really loving, why? And that's the thing, these bitches made me feel like I wasn't a Christian. And they still do. I can't go to church anymore, folks. I used to go to church. I tried going to church again back in 2011, 2012. And I even had one church where someone had called me a monkey. It was there was a community centre on the corner of Jackson's Road and, what's it called? Pittwater Road in Warriewood. And they were a church there, and that person called me a fucking monkey or something with the word monkey to it, as if I was fucking stupid. And that, incidentally, karma got that church, and that church no longer exists. That church in Warriewood, Sydney, on the corner of Jackson's and Pittwater Road, next to not far away from what's called the shopping centre called Warriewood Square. And yeah, they were being really mean. They treated me like shit. A church fucking treated me, bullying me, or should I say teasing me, more like a tease than a bully. So I'm not happy with that church. I'm not happy with the people there, except the good thing is their stupid little fuck-up congregation's been split up. It closed down for some reason, I don't know. I don't know the denomination, but it was in a community centre. It was probably a non-denominational church. So, church isn't a place that's really welcoming anymore. So I don't go anymore. I just do what's called an unchurched Christian. I believe in the Easter and the Christmas message. Okay, I believe in it like church Christians do, but I don't fucking go to church. I don't belong. I don't feel like I belong. So I'm focusing on what I'm doing here, what I can do, and I'll prove the bitches wrong. Anyway, enough of that. I went to that church. Incidentally, I think it was in 2012 or 2013. And yeah, they were very mean and unwelcoming. Anyway, enough of that. It's come up better than I thought. I think we can now call this Krispy Kreme demo quits.